Give me a sec. Hey, Psycho, what's going on? Let me just edit my tag real quick. Well, edit the description. And then edit the thumbnail as well. And then we'll get started with The Matrix Awakens. Oh, I cannot wait to check this out! So let me just copy everything, and then let me close my door because Kenzo's being a bit fussy this morning. Almost done. Almost done. Copy that. Then come down to thumbnail. Oh, no you don't, boy. It's not that serious. Don't you be fussing out there. You know good... what did I just say? No lip. You know good and well you can't come out right now. Don't you sass me, boy. Boy, think he grown. Alright, now I need to downsize the size. Need to downsize just how big it is. Because apparently YouTube hasn't increased the limit size of thumbnails, so I gotta go in there and fine tune it just a little bit. There we go. 1.9. We are good. So, thumbnail. Unsafe. And there we go. Now, we just save the settings. Then we can get started on The Matrix Awakens. An Unreal Engine 5 experience. Because apparently this whole experience is a sight to behold, so I'm gonna wait for my settings to fully update before we get started in it. Are we good now? Yes, we are good. Okay, now we can get started. Sorry for keeping you so long, Psycho. Let's do this! Enter! And I'm glad I have my mic unmuted this time, unlike how I did with Deathloop, The Matrix.
Hi, I'm Thomas Anderson. Like many of you, I work with computers. I like the freedom I feel outside the limitations of the real world. But computers are also mirrors, reflecting back who and what we are and the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why we want to choose this over that, why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real?
For instance, I'm not even sure why I'm here. I remember waking up and thinking that I'm supposed to come here. That it was important for me to ask people, how do we know what is real? Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain perpetually young, we wondered about digital faces that could become immortal.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm Carrie Ann Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films.
20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces and bodies could be changed as easily as we
Unreal Engine 5 is gonna take over.
What would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean when a world we can build feels as real as our own?
Oh, what just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with your theoretical mumbo-jumbo, but they needed some sexy action.
Okay, so we need a Matrix Path of Neo remake
The marketing people.
done like this.
I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
You still got it.
Like riding a bike, they say.
I sometimes miss this version of us.
Me too.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this?
Yeah. It's all supposed to be a little unreal.
She said the thing.
Agents are bad, but whatever you do, stay the hell away from marketing. See you soon.
Okay, can I play as Neo flying? Can I do that?
What now?
Haven't you ever watched a movie before?
Agents!
Shoot the tires.
Say no more. Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Oh, this is happening. This is happening. This looks good. Yo, let's go. The agent, he's on top of the car, and he's in a taxi. Agent's in a taxi. I shouldn't be surprised, but oh boy, if I see the twins, that agent didn't make it. Come on, try it, try it. I dare you, I dare you.
Ready? They're on the car.
We got multiple agents on the car.
Sorry, boys.
Okay, how strong are you to kick off an entire roof like that?
We need cover.
Hang on.
Still on us.
Up ahead.
It's supposed to be safer. These guys just don't give up. Watch out.
Woo!
Okay, how about the big gun?
Thought you'd never ask.
What big gun?
You boys are gonna get a kick out of this.
Never mind, that's the big gun.
Come and get it.
These people should have switched to Geico. The car insurance. Woo!
You again.
I got your number. I got your number, come on.
Steady.
Mayday, mayday, agent going down.
What are you doing?
Time to blow this box down.
Wow, this is the most updated look we've ever had of bullet time since the Matrix Revolutions. Yeah, I'm gonna need a Matrix game now. I'm gonna need that Matrix game right now. Unreal Engine 5. Come on. If this is what we can do, come on. And with all this destruction and chaos, there's absolutely no way we can't have a destructive Hulk game. Now, mind you, this isn't like a full-blown experience. This was meant to be mass AI, crowd, and traffic. Toggle mass AI visualization. Ah, okay. World partition, automatic world streaming. So individual AI and all this different stuff. Lumen, dynamic global illumination and reflections, day and night. Oh yes, Unreal Engine 5 is really going to do a lot for games. Rule processor, rule-based object placement. Oh wow, this is just a demo. This is just a showcase. Niagara particle system. Nanite virtualized geometry. Come on, Unreal Engine 5. Physics and destructive system. Chaos. Yep, we definitely need that for a Hulk game. Temporal super resolution. Hyper displayed resolution. Displayed rendered pixels. Meta sounds. Procedural audio generation. And this is nanite visualization and how they make the system and everything. Rendered pixels. You can turn that on and off so you can get the pixelated look. Or like a more natural look as well. Come on, this looks gorgeous. What's going on, CJ? We're checking out the Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience. Did you miss too much? Only just a car chase with Trinity against a whole bunch of agents. Neo kind of left and he flew off into the distance. Fly? I'm sorry? Fly? Is this what it feels like to be Neo? Yo! The only thing that's happening with this is that I'm not tearing up the environment as I fly through here. Okay, so this is me. How fast can I keep hitting the speed up button because I want to see how fast I can go. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All this procedural generation. Dismiss controls. I know how to fly. I know how to fly. Man, if only you could fly this fast as Iron Man in Avengers. But at the same time, look, the people walking in the streets. Alright, let's see how this looks from high up. Can I fly all the way over there? Yo, look at this. This is detail on the same level as Spider-Man, but Spider-Man was from 2008. And I don't even think that it was made on Unreal Engine 5. I think it was made on Unreal Engine 4, which kind of really speaks to Spider-Man's level of quality and everything. This is just this. They made a whole mini city. Wait, can I fly through this building? No, I can't. I can't. It was only through the top part of the roof. Look at this. I wonder, okay, so I'm looking at a specific car right now. Is that car on the ground right now? It is! All the way from up there. You know how you go into, okay. You know how you go into video games and you see cars on the ground, but they disappear because of distance and draw distance, and they want to make it look like the appearance of, hey, there are people in this car. This is a new engine. This is Unreal Engine 5. This is this is the Matrix Awakens Unreal Engine 5 experience. This is the engine a lot of new games next year and going forward will start to make their games on. This is the new engine. The new Unreal Engine. Look at this. Look at this. This is a whole mini city that I'm flying around in. I'm doing my Superman thing. And you get to see, look at the level of detail just in this city alone, even from a distance. Now, too bad I don't have a sonic boost mode. But look, that van right there, it's still there. It's still there. It's not like it just pops in as soon as you get close. So here's the thing, this isn't moving at a smooth 60 frames, there is a little bit of choppiness, but at the same time, this is to display just how good these graphics can look with Unreal Engine 5 and the things that people will be able to do with it. Now, when we get Unreal Engine 5 that also moves at 60 frames per second, it's a done deal. It's over. Have I tried ramming my car into a stoplight? Wait, you can get in a car? Hold on, let me land. Okay, I'm here. And the thing is, you get to walk around and see all of this. Hold on, what are the controls? Okay, sprint, menu. Ah, we get stuff. We get to look at stuff. Okay, so we got controls. We got sun rotation. Oh my goodness. We get to mess. Okay, so the crowd is at max, the traffic is at max, and parked cars, visualization, matrix filter on, off. No, I'm gonna keep the matrix filter on. Nanite view, you can switch it to nanite view, primitives, instances, clusters, triangles, material ID, default. There are so many options here, my goodness. And if I wanted to, I can turn the traffic all the way down so that there's no traffic. I can even turn down the crowd too. Now, I wonder if this affects flight speed. Ah, it does. The game moves faster with less cars. I wish they could let me go a little bit faster. I really want to go faster. I want to go to the point where I start ripping the windows off of buildings like Matrix. Like, why did I call him Matrix? Well, like Neo did when he was about to save Trinity in The Matrix Reloaded. So you turn the cars all the way down. No slowing down, descending, or landing animation yet. So it just pops into like a fly cam view. You don't take off like Neo. I'm pretty sure they want to keep that ability for him. But look at the level of detail. And there isn't too sharp turning. The turning while you're flying isn't too sharp. Like, I can't make sharp turns and then all of a sudden I'm down that road. I have to anticipate the turn first. But just look at this place. Like, the level of detail, like, okay, so you know how it is when it comes to video games and stuff. The inside of the buildings tend to not be as detailed, but the outside looks great. Let me bring the menu back up. Let me turn the traffic back up. Obviously, this is a demo, and this is only a promotion for Matrix, but this is the future for all the future. This is for all the future games in the future. Yeah, this is the future for Unreal Engine. This is what games are going to be starting on. And we get to rotate the sun around in different spots. Alright, so... And then we get to... autofocus, hide UI. So we get to take all these cool screenshots and everything. I'm hitting the wrong button. Mega... Okay, so Mega City Explorer running. And then we have main menu. I'm already doing that. Where's those giant buildings in the distance? I've already been to those big buildings over there. Let's go over to those buildings, because that's a real big building. I actually wonder if the building that Neo did his bullet dodge on is actually in this demo. and you just gotta find it, like the specific building. Like, look at this! I can come all the way down here. But I'm still on ground floor, so I guess I can't fly up onto a roof. But it'll put me next to the building. There's actual good destruction. I just want to see what happens if I ran headfirst into something. So let's go back and run straight into that building all the way at the end. The physics. Yeah, the physics! 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 Oh! Oh, it was going good, and I'm kind of stuck. Whoa! And they just de-rezzed! They just de-rezzed! I like that. Are these gonna de-res as well? I want to see just how bad I can mess up this car. This looks better than GTA, but GTA 6 should look like this, to be honest. Look, I just want a Hulk game set in a city like this, fully destructible. Okay, there's only so much damage you can do. Only so much damage you can do to this car. I hope we get to enter a building in the future games. I hope so as well. Just look at the level of detail that comes to this. Because you see all these, you see these cars all the way from up there? They're actually tangible objects. What's going on, Destruct? We're checking out the Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience. So, there's so much with this engine right now that is really going to make future video games just be even more immersive and even more awesome. So, y'all can see like those small trucks down there, right? Those aren't just like image JPEGs that are just going across the ground. I can actually fly down there right now, and those are actually real trucks. Now, unfortunately, I can't land on the truck and let it take me for a ride or anything like that. It looks realistic. I mean, dude! This is amazing! See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys, and you guys should know this about me. I'm a very simple man when it comes to video games. If I can just have fun just flying around in just this tech demo alone, I could just fly around the streets. I don't need to fight crime. I don't need to do anything. Just fly around. I could just do this in the streets and then just fly forward at high speeds, breaking the sound barrier, stuff like that. I could do that all day because that's what I find enjoyable. So for this tech demo to be doing this and fulfilling that, this isn't even a full game. It's like Every game that has a flying superhero should feel this good to fly. Now, mind you, turning tight corners, that's not really a big thing in this tech demo, but it shows massive promise. You could just fly and appreciate the environment that you're in. Just like Mr. DJ says, just fly and appreciate the graphics. No need to be fighting. Like, I can just appreciate this demo just by flying around the way I am right now. Just enjoying myself. Wait a minute, there's something here. What is this? What is this? There are 7,000 buildings in the city, and this is the tallest one. There are 7,000 fully rendered buildings in this tech demo. 7,000? And this is the tallest one at 456 meters high. Alright, so it was a good idea for me to fly over here then. But it looks like I need to keep my eye out for these Matrix tablets. I wonder. Okay, we can mess with the controls a little bit. System, exposure, composition. I can make it so that I can increase the focal length and decrease it. Sun rotation. The future games are looking bright because the real engine, like, it's amazing. And I can even have the sun in this direction. There's so many things I can do. Okay, let's turn the crowd down. Because the game runs faster without people. Oh, it's telling me where all these things are. Okay, so it's telling me where all these little tablet things are. So we need to find them. And I'm getting close to another one. So let's look out for some green matrix lights somewhere. Ah, there it is. Every single pedestrian in this city was created using the metahuman tool. Alright, so first things first, let's actually bring the civilians back up and look at them. Procedurally generated people. I just saw your brother. You take care of yourself better than your brother. He kind of big over here. And they're actual people here. I bump into them. Like they're not like things that I can just fly through. They're actual people. And I can't interact with this of any kind. Okay, so we already found that one. Let's find the next one. The next one is going to be on the outer edges of the city. I wonder why some of these are orange and the other ones are yellow though. This is just simply amazing. Oh, I did say I was going to turn the pedestrians down so that way I can actually fly fast. See, flying. Oh, we found another one. Here's another one. Can I actually swim? Ooh, we'll find that out. How fast can you drive from the north side of the city to the south side? Now remember, this is a whole big city. How's the water look like? This is how the water looks. Let's get the sun in here so you can see the reflections of it. And I can't go into water. I cannot go into water. This demo really does move us a lot. Is that really water? This is supposed to be the water. I can't fly to the other side, can I? There's no way they created a whole nother city on this side. Okay. They didn't. There's a boundary. There is a boundary. I was about to say, they created a whole nother city on that side? Alright, so here's one. Let's bring up the map and find the other ones. There's another one down here by the docks, so let's go check that one out. The lighting was amazing. Like, dude, this is just a tech demo. Why does this look so good? You can adjust the traffic density in the setting menu. Alright, I've already learned how to do that. I turned the crowds off so that way this can run a lot faster. It runs smoothly without people walking. It'll probably run faster if I get rid of the cars as well. We got another one along this way. So it should be at the end of this pier, so let's fly all the way over here. This is the closest I'm going to get to a Superman game for a nice long while. A good one, at least. Just flying. Just the flying part. Now, I wish that I could fly even faster, but I'll take the speed of which I have been given. I thought there was going to be something in there, but there is not. And now we need a Superman game because we have Wonder Woman. Exactly! How are we getting not only a Suicide Squad game, but we're also getting a Wonder Woman game, but no one is making a Superman game? Oh, there it is. It's right there on the building. The vehicle destruction in the demo is dynamic. No two car crashes are the same. For better results, get a running start. Procedural vehicle destruction in Unreal Engine 5. You can't tell me that we don't need a destructive Hulk game done in Unreal Engine 5. We need it. I need it. I desperately need it. So we already checked this one out. Let's go to the turnpike there and check out the one on the right side. So let's keep going. So there's one here, and then we fly down here. Too bad it doesn't check off the ones that you've seen. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer to it. Just keep an eye out for a green glow. Could be on the roof, could be on the ground level. Ah, there you are. These are small buildings. Can you find the tallest? Hey, it's the Fortnite llama! What's Fortnite doing in the Matrix? Future collaboration? Does this mean that we could potentially see Neo from the Matrix in Fortnite? I know I'm making a very big assumption here. That's probably not going to happen. But, I mean, the thought does rise. Alright, so we've already... These are small buildings. Can you find the tallest? I think we already found the tallest already. And that one is way out there. What would make this demo so much better for me is that if I start flying at a high speeds, there would be like subtle blur lines while I'm flying at high speeds. Maybe even fly so fast that I start ripping up these cars from the ground. They could do so much with this demo. They could turn it into a mini game of sorts. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get back on track. Alright, so there should be another one over here. We just need to keep going in this direction. Ah, there you are. Okay, this demo also showcases an experimental night lighting mode using only emissive light via lumen global illumination and reflections. So is there a setting for that? Can we turn that on? So we have exposure compensation. Turn the brightness all the way up if we want, but I'm not going to mess with that too much. Focus distance. Nah, I'm not going to mess with this either. Okay, autofocus. This is for taking screenshots. You get to see all the little tech of how they do everything here. I love that. Filter on, filter off. And you can turn the crowd and traffic into little squares as well to represent how the game sees these individuals. Alright, let's turn parked cars all the way down and only have actual traffic. Let's rotate the sun. How is it that there's so many cars and trucks but no motorcycles? Maybe because cars have a better showcase of... Oh, policeman! 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 I want to take your car, please. I can't get in. Hey! 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 Let me in. Let me in. I want your car. Officers, I got your pizzas! It won't let me take it. Kenzo is barking up a storm out there. Alright, so this demo uses has a night lighting mode. Experimental. It's experimental. That's the reason why the nighttime looks so good. So let's not get off track here. Let's bring our map back up and find the other one. So the other one, you can't enter a car if somebody was driving unless it's a GTA game. So we still have one that's over on the rightmost side. Let's look for that one. Wait, there was something in the air just now. Birds? Are those birds? They got fully rendered birds. The lighting just sells it. And if we follow this road here, we'll get close to where we actually need to go. We should be right next to it. It should be over here somewhere. Imagine swinging throughout the city with these insane Unreal, with this insane Unreal Engine. Imagine playing a Hulk game and you're just jumping through the city in Unreal Engine. Imagine being like the Flash and running through this city with Unreal Engine. There is so much you can do with this. I'm just amazed by this demo just showing stuff off. Sorry, I'm answering a text message right now. There's so much potential that you could do with this. Now my thought process is now I want superhero games, but I want them done in Unreal Engine 5. Will it take longer? Possibly, due to the demand of Unreal Engine 5, but its potential, as it's displayed here, clearly shows that you can do so much with this. Hold on, I'm doing something right now for the family. Yapada, yapaba, and ba-da-ba-da. And there we go. And alright, we are good again. Okay, Wolverine maybe, since it's in development still. Possibly Wolverine might be in Unreal Engine 5. If it isn't, it's still going to look gorgeous still. The top speed of the sports car is 144 miles per hour, or is it? Are you challenging me, game, to drive a sports car at high speeds? Firstly, we gotta find one. Imagine Insomniac can do something crazy. They are the best. They really are. That's the reason why people don't have any qualms about them doing a Wolverine game. They've already shown that they know how to do superhero games. They've already shown with Spider-Man, so people already trust them with Wolverine to do him justice. I trust them to do him justice. So I'm not even concerned whether it's in Unreal Engine 5 or not. It's still going to be flat out amazing. I know that much. And isn't it going to be like for PS5 only? I know a lot of games are slowly but surely starting to move into only PS5 territory. And we've already seen that little post there. So let's make our way down. Seriously though, why are some of these highlighted yellow instead of orange like the rest of them? Do I need to look at them on the ground in order for it to count? That can't be it, right? I wonder, will it actually mark it? Let's see. Is it still marked? No, it's still orange. Okay, it's kind of weird. Let's just loop around this, loop around the highway. Until we get to the next one. Should be an intersection coming up here. Then we'll switch lanes. Alright, we should have two relatively close by coming this way. So, is there one here? Ah, I see one in the distance. There's one right there. Did I look at this one already? No, I don't think so. The mass AI system simulates 35,000 pedestrians across the city. Pedestrian density can be adjusted in the settings menu. So at max settings, there are 35 active pedestrians throughout this entire city. 35,000! And though it brings the frame rate down just a little bit, the game can handle it. Well, this demo can handle it just fine. I was expecting this will have a full game because I want a Matrix game, but it's only a demo. to be able to fight agents in this Unreal Engine 5 demo. Who knows? They could update it. We don't know. We don't know what they want to do with it. All I know is I want more of this. Give me more Unreal Engine 5 flying. That's what I want. And there should be another one over here somewhere. Is it tucked away? Is it off to the side? Are they hiding it? Where's the other one? It says I'm right next to it, but I don't exactly see it. Supposed to be looking for the green glow, but the green glow really isn't showing up. Black Myth Wukong is Unreal Engine 5 too? I think so. Maybe it's at the top of this building. No, it's not there. Where is it? Where is this little podium? Maybe it's at the top of this building. Aha! It is! There it is. Alright, this building is 437 meters tall. Not quite the tallest, but it still gives a great view of all 16 square kilometers of this city. This is a fully rendered 16 square kilometer map. Uh-oh. Did I lose the connection? Are we still good? Please tell me my broadcast didn't stop. Hold on, I gotta bring up the stream on my phone now, just to make sure that my stream is still going. Yeah, still good? Okay, so my laptop is the one that's not really catching up. Okay. I had to double check. But we're still good. Still though, an impressive view. 16 square kilometers. Okay, so what are some big video game maps? And with their square miles. How big are some current video game maps right now? Hold on, let me look this up. And I just forgot that my laptop is acting kind of funky right now. So I gotta wait for it to catch up. Hold on. Big video game maps. I gotta look this up. Okay, 15 biggest open world game maps on this based on the size. Look how far the games have become. Like, seriously, we went from a 2D plane with Pong to now being able to fully render an entire city packed with 35,000 civilians in a tech demo. In a mere tech demo, and being able to show off illuminations and stuff like that, and volumetric lighting and all those different sorts of things, and being able to fully render it in one singular go. Okay, let me see, what is some of these big maps? Okay, Black Flag is 55 square miles. World of Warcraft, during the time of technology is evolving seriously every single year. It really is. DayZ, 86 square miles. Arma 3, 104 square miles. So 16 kilometers to miles is 9 miles. 9.9. So this is a 9.9 miles wide city that's fully rendered, and it has all of this. Hold on, let me rotate the sun in a different direction. Let's have it right there, down, smack dab down the middle. And this is as high as I can go. Let me see if I can get a nice wide view of this city. This is amazing. This is simply amazing, just the whole view of this. How does it look like when it's nighttime? I don't think I have an option to switch it to nighttime. I mean, it talks about nighttime, but it doesn't really give me the option to switch it to nighttime. Let's just keep parked cars going for right now. But it doesn't give me, let me see, nav up. Wait a minute. What does it mean, nav up? Oh, is it just saying navigate up and down the menu? Is that what it means? Okay, handbrake. Oh, wait. Oh, that's photo mode. That's the option. Drone, speed up, look, steer, descend, walking, hide controls, fly. Let me increase the look sensitivity just a little bit more. Okay, this is more up my alley. This is a lot better for me. Nine miles to drive through in this tech demo. Now they need to do a superhero tech demo. Ooh. Messed that one up. Superman is perfect for this. It really is. Superman would be perfect for this. Look at this long stretch of road. Hold on. How far does that go? Does that go from back to back? A little bit. Oh, that's quite a distance. Let's see if we could reach the top speed. The highest speed that the game said it could reach was 144 for the sports car. Oh yeah, my driving skills are still on point, even though I haven't played a game where driving is a big mainstay. I might have to look into getting Burnout Paradise remastered. I haven't played that game since my early days of playing on the Xbox. Alright, so let's see if we can reach the top speed just from this long stretch of road here. And it is a long stretch of road. Actually, oh, I see a sports car. Never mind. Get out. You're useless to me now. I see the car that I need to drive. This is a sports car. Yes, we need to ride this one. Also, is that car still there or did it de-res? It de-resed. Okay, this is going to be the car we drive. Let's see if we can reach, if we can go beyond 144 miles an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Mega City Matrix Awakens, Unreal Engine 5 experience slalom. From one end of the city to the next, we're going to see if we can traverse past the 144 mile per hour limit of the sports car. And then we're going to crash the car in the end. Ready, boys and girls? Get ready. Set. Go! Come on, we're running out of road. We're running out of road. Come on, go higher than 144. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. I managed to get to 145. So we kind of debunked the whole top speed thing. But we ran out of road before we can get to 146. I am so sorry, sports car. Woo! Now, had it been any other game, we would have either been launched out of the car and killed instantly, or the car would have blown up and we would have been killed instantly, or we would have survived, but the car would have been severely damaged in the process. What city is this? New York, right? No, this is the city that makes up the Matrix. This is the city inside the Matrix. It's not supposed to be New York. It's supposed to be the Matrix's own metropolis that it created. So it doesn't exactly have a set place, as far as I know. See, in other games, if you were going at this speed, you would have to worry about, oh, is the game going to be able to render all of this map in a short amount of time? I can't tell. Oh, no! All I did was just hit the curb once. How bad can I mess up this car? This is one jacked up car. Another thing that's missing GTA and GTA games is the car would lose some oil or engine, then go to a gas station to pump. You cannot drive out of the. You cannot drive out into the ocean. I wonder if there's a stray area where I actually can. Or did they close off the entire city so I can't drive off the pier? I will say this is a nice car that never lets you tumble over on your back. Like, it never officially lets you flip over on the roof. But the fact that it's able to render all of this stuff in real time, and it's not like this stuff pops in like a couple of moments before you load. I'm still surprised this car is able to run all the way up to 140 miles an hour. Wow, it reset my whole speed. I want to see, ooh, this is a nice stretch. I wonder, can I fly out of a car and watch the car go sailing into the distance? I'm just jacking up the Matrix's own cars just over and over again. I'm messing up this car completely. It used to look so nice a couple of minutes ago. I was about to hit 140 and then try and go faster from there. This tree got in my way. Let's see what happens to the car since I'm no longer in it. Let's see it de-res from it up close. I want to be able to move at high speeds when it does de-res. I'm trying to see how far I can go out before it decides to de-res itself. But it doesn't want to. I mean, if you look away, have I ever played any of the Dynasty Warriors Strike Force games before? I believe I played like a demo of Dynasty Warriors Strike Force on the PSP when I used to play it, but that was a long time ago. What if I got in another car? Oh, I got an idea. Okay, so I want to see this car de-res in front of me. So let's put it in front of another car and get into a fresh one. Let's get into that Karen minivan there. The red car is now a monument to my sins. This car doesn't want to de-res. After all the things I've hit with it, this one doesn't want to go away. Is it now, my friend? Oh, you de-res as soon as I pull away from you, but not when I'm actually trying to get rid of you. Alright, let's see the speed of the minivan. I'm just disobeying so many traffic laws by not driving in one specific lane. You know there are people out there in the world that just try and stay in two lanes. They can't decide which lane they want to be in. Can we hit 100 and then hit a car at 100? Head on, apply directly to your forehead. Okay, let's see that one de-res. You're not fooling me. I know y'all are going to disappear. Ah, I was trying to get a close-up view. Okay, I just heard another one disappear. Ooh, a black one. This one looks nice. Unreal. They got the Unreal license plate. And each one of them are procedurally generated license plates too. Wait a minute. Is that the same one? I was about to say, each one is a unique license plate, and then I find one that's exactly the same right next to it. Some of them are actually kind of unique. I love how the sound changes when I'm airborne all the way in the air. You can't hear the streets down below. Is my van still down there? My van is still there. Look at it. You can see it from this distance. My van, my car that I've driven, is still there. I love how it doesn't despawn it. Okay, let's get back to the nitty-gritty. There are still some procedurally generated, there's still some podiums that we need to find. Now, it doesn't check them off the list, but I kind of want to find 3 more and look at those, and then I'll call this a session for experiencing this Matrix Awakens demo. So this next one should be over here. It's so quiet flying through the city, you don't hear any sounds. Ah, there it is. This is what it's like flying through the air as Superman and you break the sound barrier. The city contains 45,073 parked cars, 38,146 of which are drivable. Okay, there are more cars than there are people in this city. So, where are the rest of the people that belong to the rest of them cars? And that's one, so now we need to take a left on Main Street, and then when you get to the stoplight, you're going to want to make a left on Emerson, then keep going for about 2 miles, and then you're going to make another right on Jacksonville, and then you'll be right there at the spot. We actually do need to go down this way. Okay, where I need to go is close by. It should be around here. Ah, here it is. Ah, Kyle found this spot last night. This demo also showcases an experimental light nighting mode. Use only emission light by Lumen Global Illumination and Reflections. Wait, I found a spot. I found a spot that had the same one on it already. It was over in the rightmost part of the city, so I've already seen this. Are they repeating this? Hold on, let's find that main stretch, because there's a post down there at the end. Are some of these messages repeating? The city contains over 7 million instance assets and more than a few llamas. Alright, so that they're definitely taking note of Fortnite here, but there are 7 million instance assets in this demo. In this entire city. That's a lot of detail. You can definitely change it to nighttime. You just need to find that post. Okay, so you can change this to nighttime. I just need to find the correct post that'll let me do that. So, let's look it up. Let's see if we can find... Saw it in some gameplay. Alright, so let's see if we can... Nighttime. Let's see if we can find out how people are able to switch it to nighttime. If you can switch it to nighttime, then we need to find that post then. Maybe it's the posts that are in yellow. No, they can't be. Maybe it's the one at the center of the map. So let me turn my camera in the direction of where the center should be, and then we'll fly straight there. Could be one completely different, but we'll find it. It's funny how flying above all these buildings doesn't seem like you're flying all that fast, but as soon as you get down to ground level, you realize, wow, I'm moving a lot faster than I thought. I'll find it. Before this stream is over, we're going to find that switch and change this whole environment to nighttime. Then I'll consider myself done. Haha! We found it! Wait, this has been the post the whole time! I've already found the switch 3 different times! I just had to be walking to activate it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the nightlife. Let's check it out. Look at this. Look at the lighting on this city! This is great. I like this. Alright, so the tallest building... Tallest building is going to be that one right there. Let's see how the entire city looks from the tallest building in the city. Impressive. You want to see some fireworks? Would be nice. But we're asking too much for this demo. I mean, they could add some other subtle stuff in there. This is an easier way to find the posts! These lights are so easier to find! At night! How are you gonna do me like that, game? How are you gonna do me like that and put me back on the ground when I'm trying to look at stuff on a roof? Oh, so this isn't the tallest building. The tallest building is gonna be out there. Imagine if Arkham City was actually this big. Now, mind you, the map in Batman Arkham Knight is already pretty impressive, but imagine if it was dense like this, but still had the massively high buildings, you know, fitting with the whole Batman motif and everything. And since we're here at nighttime, let's check out some of those posts that were down there at the bottom that I never really looked at. Wow, this demo, I keep calling it a game, but this demo has a whole different vibe when you're flying at night. And I'm close to one, so it should be... Ah, there it is. They're so easier to spot at night. Another llama. We found another llama. Where did my friend go? How does it look like when there's so many cars? Oh, let's turn that setting back up. Let's turn that back up. Let's get the crowd back in here. And let's get the traffic back in here too. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the game still... It seems like this demo moves faster at night than it does during the day. Who's screaming for a taxi? Stop yelling. I ain't got no home training. Ah, here's another one. Okay, nighttime is the way to go if you're trying to find these posts. The lighting in this game is fully dynamic thanks to Lumen Global Illumination. Go ahead and play around with the sun positions in the settings menu. Okay, that's pretty cool. This demo moves faster at night than it does during the day. And there's one more that's up the street here, so let's go back and find that one real quick. I'm getting close to it. We're almost there. It is bright in this city. I'm close to it. It should be nearby. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's the llama one. We already saw that one. Wait, was something in the sky just now? I thought I saw something. But I'm good. I ain't seen nothing. So we already saw the ones. Too bad you can't mark these things on the map to know which ones you've seen and which ones you haven't seen. So let's actually go over to this one here. There's one actually down this way. Like, look! Going through this city! It just works! Ah, here's one. There are people waiting here. Can you drive the freeway loop in under 4 minutes? Trinity can. I'm pretty sure she can. I'm not even going to try and beat her record, because I know who her man is. I ain't messing with that. Did I create the character you're using now? No, it's a specific character made specifically for this demo. They were in the intro cuts. They were in the intro that I was playing earlier. Helping me take out, while Trinity was driving, I was playing as this character, taking out some agents during a whole freeway chase. There should be another one down here. Alright, what does this one say? Need to drive somewhere in a hurry? Thin out the traffic by adjusting the traffic density in the settings menu. Just this tech demo alone is like, okay, we need... Why doesn't Iron Man fly this fast in Avengers? Why doesn't Thor fly this fast? Then I hear people say like, oh, it's the engine is giving them trouble, and that's the reason why we can't do anything that we can in Marvel's Avengers right now. And I'm just thinking, why are they using an outdated engine? Imagine the chaos and destruction that Hulk can do in this one. That's what I'm saying, Mr. DJ. That's what I'm saying. With the level of quality and destruction that can be had from just me crashing cars into one another, imagine the devastation that can happen if this was geared towards the Hulk. we'd actually see destruction like they tried to show off for Crackdown 3 that never really came to pass. Remember that tech demo that they tried to show off for Crackdown? And they said like, oh, you get to destroy these buildings this way and it's going to be massively destructive if you're playing in multiplayer. And it was nothing like that. Cloud Gaming is going to let this game have so much high quality destruction, but it never turned out that way. Hold on, I need to check something. Now I'm starting to get the copyright claims for my live stream of the Video Game Awards. I got 7. Let's make sure my stream is still up so people can look at it. A Heroes for Hire game with city graphics like this would be grand. Okay, so it got claimed, so I can't monetize it. I'm not concerned about that, but at least it's not blocked. I know Rogers Base tried streaming it as well, and because the Matrix was shown, because the Matrix movie was shown during his live stream, he got his entire video blocked. So hopefully that means that I'm pretty much in the clear right now, because I don't think I had it too high. I believe I was talking during the whole trailer, so hopefully I should be fine, so that way my stream can still remain up. But this is something. Just seeing this whole tech demo, there is so much potential for a Flash game. Imagine playing a Flash game and you're just running through the city at night with nothing but the lights from the buildings and the lights from the lightning that emanates from your body just going off at all times while you're running through this entire city. Like you're going at, let's say, speeds like this or faster. Imagine a one-piece game that looks like this. The worst generation can do so much chaos. Look. There's so much potential for any number of different franchises to get an Unreal Engine 5 type treatment. Ooh, I just had a thought. So you guys know how much I love Muso games and Dynasty Warrior type games. Imagine a Dynasty Warrior type game done in Real Engine 5. Which means that you could literally have an entire army displayed on your screen instead of them just appearing from because of draw distance. Imagine a Dynasty Warrior spin-off game, but done in Unreal Engine 5. The countless amounts of enemies you see in front of you, it would be like looking at the Horde of Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's in Unreal Engine 5, something like that. Imagine that, with no lag. Just like you said, Mr. DJ, with no lag whatsoever. Fighting entire armies in a massive, wide open battlefield. I want that. I need that. Alright, so since we're flying into the more denser part of the cities, the frame rate went down a little bit. It's when I'm flying towards the ground with all those civilians that the frame rate goes down. But when I'm flying up high above where I'm not near them, that's when it starts to speed itself up a little bit. This is just a tech demo. This ain't got no business looking like this. I want to fly faster though. See, I told you guys, I'm a simple man. If you just give me the option to fly through a city and just be chill with it, like an entire city, not like a set environment back and forth and it's just boring. No, if I could just do this and just fly, then that's good enough for me. Now, what would really sell it is if I could be flying and I could see myself in third person. And I'm just bobbing and weaving in between buildings, going over and underneath high-rises. being able to change my speed and fly at high speeds or fly all the way up at high speeds. Superman can fly faster. He can clear an entire city just flying. I mean, we all know that Superman can fly faster than the way I am right now. I mean, we all know that Flash is faster than Superman, so whatever Superman can do in terms of clearing a city and how fast he can fly, Flash can do that a lot faster. Actually, let's see. Let's see how long it takes for me to fly from one end of the city to the next. This is actually a pretty good stretch. This is possibly the longest stretch of road, or longest stretch in the entire game, in the entire demo. So let's see how long it takes for us to go. And let's just go using, let's just go straight forward. And I can't make myself go any faster. Who knows how fast I'm actually going? I know cars are faster than me in this game, even though flying has a lot more verticality. Imagine if an Invincible game was done with real... If it was done with real Engine 5, but still has that comic book look. And that was a nice smooth fly through from one side of the city to the next. Flash can clear this city in just 1 second, and maybe Superman in like 2 seconds. Just the thing is, me flying through this city, this is a casual flight speed for Superman. But then again, he tends to go at supersonic speeds even in residential areas, just so he can get from one area to the next. Oh, come on. This Unreal Engine 5 is just having my mind think of different potential for superhero games with flying characters in them. And you know what? Let me just come down here and say this. So, right here, right about here, this is the height limit of Marvel's Avengers in their game. This is how high you can get into their game, and even then, it's still just majorly choppy. But you got Unreal Engine 5 showing off that there's so much potential for superhero games in the future, and that you don't need to be limited to just such a low bar when it comes to implementing a city, when it comes to implementing traversal in the games. Like, you guys have seen the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game trailer yesterday, and I'm like, this is everything in terms of not just combat, but traversal that Marvel Avengers should have been. The settings, the high buildings, and traversal, it's everything that Marvel Avengers should have been. Like, King Shark is just running up buildings. He's clawing his way up buildings. Hulk can't even climb in Avengers. Deadshot has like a full-on jetpack that he can just fly around fast through the buildings. And the buildings are high. There are high-rise buildings. There are bridges between buildings. There are so many dynamically tall buildings in just the gameplay trailer that we've seen. And it's like, there is absolutely no way that Marvel's Avengers gets a pass. And then you got Unreal Engine 5 showing off just what it means to have like a full city that can be fully rendered with not only traffic, parked cars, but also 35,000 pedestrians walking through it. And it's like, so much lost potential. Like, imagine if Marvel's Avengers gave you this city to protect. You and your friends, you would have dynamic events going on, like say in the distance. Like say for example, there's like a crime happening all the way on this side, but you're on this side. Now you could be Cap and drive your motorcycle and just high speed your way across the roads and get there, or you could play as Iron Man and Thor and you just see a sonic boom in the sky as you're flying all over to this spot. Or you could be the Hulk and you're just jumping across entire city blocks getting to this location. There's, at high speeds, mind you, at high distance and high speeds, like you're just going from one building to the next and you're just traversing across the city at high speeds. The exhilaration that can be felt by a game that really knows how to give you good traversal for a superhero is what really can sell it. And if they can pull that off, if people can pull that off, then you already have my attention. They have so much potential, but they do not do anything. They saw a Spider-Man game. It's crazy how a demo shows far more potential for what it can do for superhero games than like what Marvel Avengers is trying to do for like live service games and superhero games. I mean, Square Enix already can clearly see that Guardians is the way to go when it comes in terms of how to do a superhero game right, and it's extremely profitable. I mean, they're still behind the whole idea that we honestly think that games as a service is the way to go forward because, you know, Square Enix is all about making that money. But the potential for open world superhero games, just from seeing this demo right here, it is high. It is very, very high. And then I look at Suicide Squad and it's like, oh, so y'all know how to make a superhero game that makes me want to play your game. Okay. Most impressive. They saw a Spider-Man game, but they did not do that. It's really weird how they made Marvel's Avengers into a Tomb Raider Destiny clone, but they didn't get what was right about both Destiny and Tomb Raider in order for it to stand on its own two feet. Because people hear Marvel's Avengers and it's like, oh, Marvel Avengers. You don't get hype from hearing Marvel's Avengers. You just hear like, okay, what's going on with them? That's it. It should not be this way, but it is for Marvel's Avengers. It just could not stand up to all the games that are out right now and all the games that are going to be coming out next year. For it to be a games as a service, it sure didn't really keep that many people's attention all that long that it needed to. But I digress. Avengers should be an open world game. I mean, there's so many open world games, but a superhero game is going to be fun. Exactly. We see a ton of open world games out there right now, from Assassin's Creed to some levels of Fortnite to a whole bunch of different games, but superhero games are where it's at for open world. It's where it's at. Sure, there are tons of games that can give you both open world and closed-in levels, like the Lego superhero games are a perfect example, which thank you for reminding me that I need to play Lego DC Supervillains, because I've been watching a lot of Darkseid quotes by Michael Ironsides, and I just want to play as Darkseid in that game, so I'm probably going to do that after the stream is over, but that's it. But superhero games are really massively fun when they're open world. Now, there's a lot of good games that are just strictly level based, and those are good too, like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a very good example of level based superhero games. It doesn't need to be open all the time or even be open world. There's so much you can do with level-based superhero games, but open world superhero games, especially if you're centering around a hero that you know can either fly or move at superhuman speeds or even be the Hulk and jump across large areas, open world is where it's at. Open world is where it's at when you're trying to showcase just how these heroes get around. If you can show off how these heroes get around in a competent way, then you've been successful. But if you are playing as a superhero and you don't feel super to even get from point A to point B, then you have fundamentally failed. Yes, I'm still talking about Avengers. You fundamentally failed if you can't make traveling from one place to the next feel as exhilarating as, oh, I don't know, seeing Iron Man fly in the movies, or see the Hulk jump from one place to the next in the movies, or see Thor just spin Mjolnir around and then launch off the ground at high speeds, and you see the wind whipping into his cape. You see Iron Man break the sound barrier while he's flying. You see the Hulk come just rocketing in from miles out. If you can't give me that feeling while I'm playing your superhero game, you have failed to meet the criteria necessary for it to be a real superhero experience. But this Unreal Engine 5 demo here just shows that there is great potential in future superhero games if they do this, if they're done using Unreal Engine 5. And not all of them have to be open world. Not all of them. Not all of them have to be open world. But for me, if I want to enjoy just traveling from point A to point B, and I want to see what it's like to be a superhero that can move at superhuman speeds or can fly and whatnot, open world is the way to go. Now, how they fill that open world with activities and mini games and missions and, you know, random crimes that could possibly happen, that's up to the people that develop the game. But from the future going forward, when it comes to superhero games, they need to make it so that people feel it feels amazing to play these heroes in an open environment. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League already gets this idea. You got Captain Boomerang, who is somehow using a bit of the Speed Force to be able to move at high speeds and has high traversal when it comes to him running on walls and teleporting and stuff like that. Deadshot has a jetpack, and he already looks like he flies faster than Iron Man. King Shark is a better Hulk than Hulk in Avengers. He can jump massively, and he can climb buildings at high speeds as well, because you know the Hulk should be able to climb any building he's going up. Not just cling to it and then you have to press the jump button in a massively clunky way in order to get up a building. No, you could just claw your way up the side of a building, or, given the fact that this is the Hulk we're talking about, you just jump straight up the building. There's just so many different ways, and even Harley has what appears to be momentum-based swinging with her grappling hook. It's like every facet of Avengers is being outdone by Suicide Squad, and the game isn't even out yet. Just from the gameplay trailer, which I'm pretty sure they're going to fine-tune even more, it just shows you how much Avengers is lacking in terms of quality and attention to detail that Suicide Squad is clearly getting right on the first try. So when I look at this demo, I just see the potential of future superhero games. Ghost Rider would be fun. A brand new Iron Man game would be fun. A brand new Hulk game would be fun. A Flash game would be fun. A Superman game would be fun. Just imagine the tall skyscrapers of Metropolis, and you're playing Superman, and you're just patrolling through the city overhead, and you're just flying, and then there's a crime like 5 miles out, and you use your super speed to just immediately zone in on that area, fully rendered, like this. That's what I want. So what I'm going to do is I am going to land, because this is where I'm going to end this little stream for today, showing off The Matrix Awakens. All I can say is Unreal Engine 5 shows massive, great potential. And you want to know something funny? This demo has better pedestrians and better traffic and better parked cars than Cyberpunk. Ain't that something? This demo just got released last night, and it already shows better pedestrians that aren't just repeats of the very same thing on the same street. They're all procedurally generated, and it's looking better than Cyberpunk. If that doesn't get you, I don't know what will. But that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to show off The Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience. Glad we were able to have this talk about the future of gaming and what it means for games in the future, what it means for games in superhero games and the like. There is so much great potential, especially when games are done by people that actually care and are professionals at it. This could this is just the start of something extremely beautiful. But I'm also having a high prospects of future superhero games that take full advantage of Unreal Engine 5. But overall, this has me very hopeful for the future of gaming and the future of superhero games as well. Avengers should learn. I mean, if they were capable of that, I wouldn't be talking about them as much as I have over the past year. If they were truly capable of learning from their mistakes, they would have been at the Game Awards with at least one nominee. If they learned from anything, people would have been talking about them during the Game Awards. They would have been on the nomination. They would have been on the nominees for Best Performance or Best Innovation or Best Ongoing if they actually learned. But they didn't. And therefore, they didn't even show up in the listing of what people even voted for. And I highly doubt that they're going to do that next year if they don't shape up. Now. Not later. Now. But that's all I got to say about Marvel's Avengers, and that's all I got to say about this Unreal Engine 5 experience. Hopefully they'll update it so I can fly even faster, because then y'all see videos of me just flying through the city. Because that's what I like to do. I find massive enjoyments out of that. But they are not learning. They are done. I mean, we'll have to see. They said that they're going to be doing a roadmap in early 2022. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, I know I did, then consider subscribing, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples.